Inner strength, yeah, that comes from the hard knocks that life throws at us. And we Nigerians, we know all about that.
Oh, a deadly right.
We don't stay down, we get up and fight. Sure, it's about speed, technique, quality of the punches, reach. But the real fight is with myself.
It's the power, but it's the speed as well.
But I can't carry this heavyweight title by myself. There's always got to be someone in my corner. And that's why I believe in Glow. We have that same tenacity, that Nigerian fighting spirit. That makes us game changers. You have to dig deep. You have to dig to be a world champion. To be a world champion. Yeah, we Nigerians. Yeah, we know all about that.
What a fight!
Glow, I halo.
Heavyweight champion of the world.
It was a boxing fan. I want to talk about Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz, part 2. Me and my colleagues, we be saying like, having a little argument about the whole fight coming up. Should Anthony Joshua take this fight? I think this fight right now with Anthony Joshua is not about the opponent. All right, it's more about himself though. Because everything is a psychological thing. You know what I mean? It's like and then you going back to the same spot you lost the fight. Is that a good thing? I don't know. I think this more about mind and how Anthony overcome the defeat. I think this was all about. Because if we want to talk about physicality and everything, Anthony Joshua win every day, 7 times a week, 24/7, you know what I mean? Anytime he wins. Excuse me. And I don't think Andy Ruiz is that much of a puncher than Vladimir Klitschko. All right. Okay, if you watch the first fight, I don't know if it was the second knockdown, the third knockdown, where it wasn't really a real punch that put Anthony down. So, should Anthony Joshua really take this fight in rematch? I don't know. On one side, I was like, yep, do it, man. And on the other side, like, I don't know. Because one thing, put it this way. Now it's about Anthony Joshua. Seriously, it's about Anthony Joshua. You know what I mean? You can't fool everybody. You can't fool yourself. It's more about AJ. How he absorbed that defeat. How he looks towards, Ruiz, that the dude that dropped me down 4 times in the same ring. And now you're back in the same spot again, to reclaim your title. And at the same time, like, this is a psychological thing. Because you can't, it's like he could like have this panic attack or whatever again, like, pop up and scared, like, oh God, I ain't gonna get knocked out again or something like that, you know what I mean? I don't know how Anthony Joshua's mind is strong. But if I recall back when he had that fight with Dillian White, we all know what happened in the amateur when Dillian White dropped him, and the rematch, in a way we can call it a rematch, Anthony Joshua was so confident like he could teach him a lesson. That's what he said. And he really did. All right. So it seems to me Anthony Joshua had that strong mind, that strong will. That, we see what he be doing, like, the cop in the last couple of weeks. You know what I mean? He'd be like going there. So it seems not to really absorb this in him. But another thing is, AJ's a person like he don't talk a lot. I think he's the kind of person that swallow a lot even though that thing is bugging him, he kind of swallow that and to pretend as if nothing is bothering him. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm saying, like, it's a psychological thing. If he had a strong mind, a strong will to let go of that defeat, and like, you know what, it is what it is. I know I can beat this dude. I know I can beat this dude any time of day, 24/7. Go with that strong mind of will, then he will pull it up. But what if Andy Ruiz cut him again in the same spot, back of the ear? Well, Anthony Joshua, he knew who he was. You know what I mean? That's all likely to happen. But my question is, how strong is Anthony Joshua mentally? That's what it's all about. This is not about Andy Ruiz. Because when we talk about size, shape, and strength and everything, all is in the favor of Anthony Joshua, right? But the thing is, psychologically, mentally, mindset, is Anthony Joshua able to get that defeat mindset out of the way, and go out there with a clear mind, with a strong mental mind to do damage on this dude? That's what the whole thing's all about, man. I mean, that's just the way it is, man. And I don't know, and I hope, like, he has some good psychologist or whatever it is, or therapy or whatever they want to do about that, to get his mind and mental strength back in the way it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? And if they're able to do that, then he gonna pull it off. You know what I mean? But if not, he might get cut probably again. Then he start panicking. Like, oh shit, I get cut again from that same spot. Then Then the same thing's gonna happen. So let me know what you guys think about it. Is Anthony Joshua mentally strong enough to go in with a rematch with Andy Ruiz? To me personally, that's what the whole thing's all about. This fight is not about Andy Ruiz. This fight is about Anthony Joshua himself, fighting himself. Because it's not like Andy Ruiz is the better boxer or whatever. It's not like Andy Ruiz punch harder than whatever. No, none of that. You know what I mean? So it's about Anthony Joshua, himself. You know what I mean? The man fighting the man. I mean, the inner person, the mental strength. I think that's what, would determine the result of the fight. How strong is mentally AJ? Is he strong mentally enough to go in the ring, the same spot he lost the belt, the belt, and the same person who knocked him down 4 times? How strong is AJ mentally? That is what this whole fight is going to be about, based on that. That's my honest opinion. Let me know what you guys think about the whole thing, all right?